Hi guys, I am back with a second message for today. I actually uploaded an image post to my Facebook page, so that is Shana Nicole. So if you're coming from YouTube, make sure that you go to Facebook and check that out. Um, so I did that post to make up for yesterday because I didn't do a card, and now I'm here doing a video for the Midnight card. So the Midnight card is about embracing darkness. Once again, the darkness of midnight, and also recognizing the darkness in ourselves. So it talks about dawn always coming through for us by following the darkest of nights, which metaphorically says that we can embrace darkness, even our own, because light will always follow. So if you've been following my uploads on this Oracle deck, you may start to notice how a lot of the cards kind of coincide with one another, and they really make up a story as a whole. If you saw my post on the Skull of Light card, that was actually a picture post as well, so that was on Facebook also. I'm not sure how to do just image posts on YouTube, but I'm going to check that out and figure it out so that I can somehow share those with my YouTube viewers as well. But anyhow, if you did see the Skull of Light card, the post that I did on that, the two of these cards go hand in hand because they both refer to embracing darkness. This card here, the Midnight card, encourages us to find hope in the dawn so that we can relax into the darkness rather than hide from it. Whereas the Skull of Light card actually talks about us already living in the darkness and fearing illumination, fearing light, because it just might show us something we're not yet ready to accept. Not ready to become relaxed with, which is what this card asks us to do. So this card here, Midnight card, also talks about the hour being perceived as the most magical, like when ghosts and witches and magic are most active. And Stacy, the creator of the deck, she talks about 3 a.m. being the witching hour in some Christian traditions. Now that's always what I grew up to believe, was 3 a.m. was that, that hour. So when I saw this card and I first got this deck and I was going through these cards, when I first saw this card, I was thinking midnight, like, why is she talking about midnight being the most magical hour? So she went on to explain that, in some Christian traditions, 3 a.m. is the witching hour because it's said to be the opposite time of Jesus's death at 3 p.m. But that midnight too has brought great magic, especially around Halloween. So it's said that on Halloween, spirits flow through the veil, and if benevolent, they bring positive messages. And if you don't know what the veil is, that's actually another card that I discussed, and that was actually a video. So that should be on my Facebook page and my YouTube. But that card represented the veil in which the ancient Celts believed to separate the worlds between the living and the dead. On Samhain and Beltane, the veil would thin. And so they felt that at that time, communication between the worlds was at its best. And if you remember, Samhain and Beltane, they're the longest and the shortest nights of the year. So midnight on Halloween, that would be in between those two nights. So I guess that's where they get the idea of all the magic happening. So I've said before that, the meanings of these cards they're really teaching me a lot. And they're all really coming together nicely to form an overall idea of Halloween and the traditions, and how the traditions differ from culture to culture, but also how they really form a collective message. And I just think that it's brilliant. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and read the little poem that she has with all of her cards. It says, "The dark, it envelopes me. The witching hour awaits. True magic and enchantment, and spells that change fates." So that's the midnight card. Again, like I said, like my page. Again, it's Shana Nicole, my Facebook page. Like the page, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Make sure you turn on your notifications, that way you don't miss any of the videos. I've, like I said, I've been doing videos or posts, like image posts, picture posts, of the cards from this oracle. I do other videos as well, other tarot related videos also. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure that you like the page and subscribe to the channel. That way you can get the best of both worlds. So I'm going to go, and I hope that you guys have a spooky magical midnight. It's actually almost midnight now. Well, not quite, but it's about 10:30 by the time I get this uploaded. It'll probably go up right around midnight, which will be pretty cool. But I'll see you guys with another one soon. Have a good night. Bye.